Surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
Coming up next, a UFC bantamweight tilt. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing them, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 131 pounds. Fighting out of Rome, Italy, Silky. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Right hand upstairs.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Well, that kick landed the body beautifully placed right underneath that elbow. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now defensively to avoid opening up that midsection to further damage by that kick.
Great punch landed with so much power.
3 minutes now, round one.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
And he landed the right hand there. He gets hit by that kick to the body. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Game of inches right there. Wow. It was good night as that landed.
Nice punch there by Lee.
What a tricky head kick.
Well placed with the kick.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Punches blocked.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
Nice 1-2 there. Oh! Head kick. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Straight punch lands. Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Strong defense there to block the shot.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Right hand upstairs. Slips the punch nicely there. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Lee gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. The horn sounds for the end of round one.
You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
If you take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Nice punch. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Beautiful body kick.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's leading the dance. That was a thudding leg kick. Oh, what a punch.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab.
Good stick.
Checks that leg kick.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws it. Doing a really good job of throwing those leg kicks. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, that right hand is on point.
Oh, big punch lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Liver kick.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Sneaky head kick.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Nice leg
They
kick.
continue to exchange. Good kicks there by Lee. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Got clipped with the right hand. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here.
Nice. Big
How about those 5 minutes?
He jumped at that. All right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. You're going to get aggressive. They're confident.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take effect.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Lee. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Head kick lands.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, nice jab by Lee.
Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times in the face.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Throws the right hand there. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Yes, that you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Lee's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
Nice looping punch.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Let's get him down.
Effective punch there by Lee. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Lee.
Big body kick lands.
Oh, tags him with the overhand.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proven prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the house.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Oh, he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Good jab. Beautiful leg kick throw. Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. He Look at the commitment to kick.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Your cardio is insane. All those sprints, all the conditioning we did in the gym.
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting.
Nice body kick.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again. Beautiful strike.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Slips. Nice 1-2 there. Changes his stance.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Real nice body kick land.
Huge block there.
Great punch. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
3 minutes to go. Well, a case of pick your poison here. If you drop the elbow defensively to lessen the body damage, you open yourself up upstairs. He is in some serious trouble now. Clipped him with the right hand there. A swing and a miss by Lee.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
He blocks the punch.
There's no tell on that leg kick. Ooh, what a punch. Big leg kick lands.
Body. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Good punch. Ooh, what a head kick.
Pinpoint usage of the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, nice high kick.
Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage.
Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, less than a minute here to go in our fourth round. Lee's kick attempt there blocked.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Slips.
Beautiful body kick.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all of fighting.
Ten seconds remaining here in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with the kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not great.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are showing you in the match.
He gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
Beautiful head kick.
Keep busy. Keep busy. Put you in the bag.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention. And both guys really throwing with authority. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice strike.
Lee's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Big kick lands.
And he caught the kick. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. Trying to establish that jab. Good defense to block the strike coming back. Lands flush with that right hand. Nice punch by Lee. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Oh, that's a good right hand. 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
And they separate. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Big punch lands. Ooh. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
left there. Misses again with a right punch.
What a body kick. Nice punch lands over the top. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Oh yeah, right.
Back and forth we go. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Nice straight punch.
Trying to kick the leg out. Final seconds of this fight. The final horn sounds. All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
See how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You've got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance tonight.